2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High pop-up. Smoke is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Mets lead this one 1. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
2 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Lined, and that's in for a base hit. His second as he lines that one sharply into right. And as we show you the
as a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't.
And that's through for a hit.
Now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate.
In time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. It remains 1-0. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jacob deGrom.
Up and in for ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Pierce looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Hernandez. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Here's Adrian now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 21.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Todd Frazier. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. Frazier, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice
Here
pick.
it comes, 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Up next for the Mets.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-2 is the count.
Ready with the 0-2. Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch swung on and missed. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he scores on a daring steal of home.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Jay Bruce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Tough slider down low for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. The next 1-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Solarte is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Throw down to second. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Cespedes will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's Steve Pearce now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Snap throw from the catcher. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line towards center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready for another chance? Tomas Nido set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Travis onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, catcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Digging in to try it again, Jacob DeGrom. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft on the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Joe Biagini answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Adrian now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Popped him up. Maley has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The tag gets 1 and he's safe.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Hernandez. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mets 5. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. First time up, he went down looking.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat. Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Devin Travis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. This is in the air out to right. Bruce has a read on it, and the inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They can't chip in. Here's Todd Frazier now.
Leading up for the Mets, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Pitch on the way. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pierce moves over. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Maile is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So here is Avisail Garcia. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Again down to second, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Another snap throw to second, but he's back in safely. Line drive to left. Cespedes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Smoke. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Garcia, the runner at second with 1 away. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tomas Nido. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Digging in once again, Jacob deGrom. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. This is line to left. Pierce makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 6 full. Mets out in front, 5-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Striding in once again, Steve Pearce. Has been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Now here it comes. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Cespedes is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping up to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
And another foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Ready for another chance? Luke Maile. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bruce is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Axford will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Pillar is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First delivery to him on the way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Now a swing from Adrian, and this is on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Digging in to try it again as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Next up from New York, Ahmed Rosario. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. He's set, and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 0-1, here's the pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Frazier is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, second baseman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Devin Travis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Snap throw from the catcher. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And that's in there for a strike. Travis is off of first with 2 away. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 5-2 game. Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mets 5, the Blue Jays 2. Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Solarte fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Pierce. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Jay Bruce now. His career line against John Axford. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Next to bat for Toronto, Yonhervis Solarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Steve Pierce now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Troy Tulowitzki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2.
No balls and a strike to count. He's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 3 homers and 17 RBI. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that.